Hey guys, Victoria here, and welcome to the Geeky Sandbox. Welcome back to Geek Squeaks, where I give you updates about TV shows, movies, and things like that. There was a lot of details and buzz, no pun intended, circling Toy Story 5. And so we have a better idea of what the movie is supposed to be about. We know that the villains aren't just going to be these mean toys or greedy collectors, they are technology. So we have a potty training electronic toy and a learning pad, and they're supposed to kind of square off against Woody and the traditional classic toys that we've grown to know and love. So it's like a clash of old school versus new school, and honestly, it kind of feels like the perfect next step in the franchise. I know it's kind of a little icky, just like the idea of like, oh my gosh, technology is terrible. But I am curious to see how they're going to write this and how it's all going to play out. I will be seated in the theater. Now moving on to DC, so Variety just confirmed via James Gunn and Saffron and Warner Brothers that Superman Man of Tomorrow is officially hitting theaters July 2027, and it's going to arrive just after the Supergirl movie, which is in 2026, and the darker Clayface movie, which I'm super excited about. All of this will actually debut before the Batman Part 2, which is set for October 2027. I'm all here for taking your time with stuff if it's going to make things better. James Gunn also shared a comic book illustration of Superman standing next to Lex Luthor in his war suit. And if you know the comics, you know that the armor is Lex's way of matching Superman's power directly, because Nicholas Hoult, who did a great job as Luthor in the first movie, he tries using a clone, and then he realizes he needs to cut off the middleman and get the job done himself. So it's going to be very interesting to see how all of this plays out. James Gunn teased that Peacemaker Season 2 is practically a prequel to Man of Tomorrow, so it's going to set up both tone and story threads. The sequel is shaping up to be pretty big. We finally have an idea of who's going to be cast as Lara Croft. Our Game of Thrones icon, Sophie Turner, is going to be taking up the Lara Croft mantle, and it's going to be interesting seeing her step into one of gaming's most iconic characters. Amazon is going to be bringing Tomb Raider to the screen. Speaking of Amazon, Life is Strange TV series is coming from Amazon, and I am very nervous about this. It is a truly amazing game, and it just changed the way that I look at story-driven games, even from the point of view of something that's choice-based, right? And I know that this game is very close to the hearts of other gamers and just storytellers. So I really hope Amazon deals with it with much care and love. I'm excited to give it a try, but as soon as I heard about this, I sent screenshots to my friends and Steven, and I was like, I'm scared. Let's talk about Spider-Man. So as we know, Tom Holland had an accident while filming on set. It was during one of the stunts for Spider-Man Brand New Day. But the good news is he is recovering. At the time, he was transported to the hospital for further care, and he's doing pretty good. And despite the production halts, the movie is still currently slated for the release of July 2026 so far. So now let's talk about the AI in the room. Tilly Norwood. Tilly Norwood is an actress, but she's an AI actress, so she is not a flesh and blood human actor performer like you or myself. And a lot of people took to the internet and they were very upset about this. I, for one, was as well. It just kind of like strips away like one of the oldest art forms, you know, which is performance. And SAG-AFTRA went on to say, to be clear, Tilly Norwood is not an actor. It is a character generated by a computer program that was trained on the work of countless professional performers without permission or compensation. So SAG-AFTRA continued with, it has no life experience to draw from, nor emotion, and from what we've seen, audiences aren't interested in watching computer-generated content untethered from the human experience. It doesn't solve any problem. It creates the problem of using stolen performances to put actors out of work. I think that speaks volumes. That's exactly how I feel about all of this, but it is a very interesting time to be a performer right now, I think. To be an artist or creative in general. But yes, guys, what other news are you looking forward to me talking about? That's kind of all I have for you guys today, but I will start to kind of weave in more geeky news because I haven't done that in quite a while. But yeah, let me know what you're most excited about and drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Geek Squeaks.